Today, what I'm going to be discussing is the definition of a covenant versus what a cult is called in heaven. With a covenant, that is a religion established by Father God in the past to help humanity. At one time, there used to just be one religion on earth, but while Satan was on earth, he did get control of that religion, and in turn he caused world slavery. So all of humanity learned different languages and different religions. That specific religion has historical text regarding that location. I know some people have tried to establish new religions since then. Only those which were established by Father God and his wife initially are the correct ones. The way humans can check this currently is by learning astral projection, dream walking. Then you would say a prayer to establish a connection. When you do that, then either an angel will respond to you, or if you've been an evildoer on earth, there's a possibility they might ignore you. With what we call a cult in heaven, that refers to false churches, false religions, and also people who spread false information to the masses, which there's a lot of people doing that currently. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are a religion leader, it's just they are spreading mass false information. There's lots of examples of that. Online, I've seen that there's some people posting about cults. But these people do not know how to astral project or dream walk, and have never actually spoken to any religion leaders when they're in that location, so they have no idea about the information they are discussing. They just guess on what they've read within the Modified Bible and assume that they understand what is the truth. They are essentially committing blasphemy. I try to warn these people online by posting on their videos on how they can actually check. So maybe they will learn, and maybe they will change their ways. If they don't, things are not looking good for them when they do get to the afterlife. One of the main things with listening to my videos, besides I am providing information from heaven to earth, is I am also trying to teach you how you can always check for the truth yourself. One example of a religious leader who made their followers into a cult, which might not be according to what Earth's definition is, but it's what we would refer to in heaven, that they have committed this, is Sadhguru. With him, he was teaching a lot of the Hindu teachings, stating like what people should know and shouldn't know. But then where he actually went away from Father God is when he started speaking against astral projection and dream walking. since this is one of the primary things when the human body was created by Father God a very long time ago, that the pineal gland was added there so you would be able to always communicate. By denying that, he's basically committing blasphemy, and with him committing blasphemy to a lot of different followers, he's fulfilling what we call a cult in heaven. The other ones I've seen online what they were commenting on recently was World Mission Society Church of God. Unfortunately, because they don't know how to use their pineal gland or third eye to talk to Yahshua. So they don't know what is truth and what isn't truth. One of the things which will happen later in this era is the Jerusalem prophecy will be fulfilled. When that is fulfilled, one of the things, besides you will see one of Father God's bodies and the Messiah and his wife will be there, is they will also have the Ark of the Covenant at that point. With the Ark of the Covenant, this deals with the Christianity side. That is, I guess it's a little bit, I'll just say Christianity. Muslims sort of mix with Christianity based off of some prior stuff. But there was a separate book written by Muhammad, which they don't know where the original's at, nor do they know that there's a body of Muhammad, and there's also a body of Yahshua on there too. Separate graves. But back to what I was talking about. With the Ark of the Covenant, that is basically the Bible, written on stone tablets, which is completely unedited by Satan during his times, and half a time on earth. One example of a modification which I've seen Satan edited, he tried to remove Mother Goddess, God's wife, out of the Bible. There's at least 3 references still there. I'm not going to cover that information right now. The other was when you say the Lord's Prayer. The original text said, "Holy be thy name," instead of "hallowed be thy name." Hallowed was a way for Satan to have the entire world worship him regarding Christianity, which has already been fulfilled in the Bible because of his modifications and people not knowing what they were doing for a long time. As always, I recommend everyone who watches my videos to learn astral projection dreamwalking, and then seek the truth. Goodbye for now. Last information regarding heaven definition of what is a covenant versus what is a cult. One thing which was said in astral, which is between, it's sort of like outer space, not in heaven, but more like outer space of this universe, while you're in your soul form or spirit form. But what was said there a long time ago was a covenant would be those that were established by Father God to worship Father God, while a cult was specifically to worship Satan. Every time you list something which was established for Father God as a cult, then you're basically saying that they worship Satan and committing blasphemy at the same time. That's it.